And compassion requires a commitment to action, as evidenced by the creation of this human trafficking task force. A task force is instrumental in compelling us to move forward on challenging and complex issues. I am confident the members of this task force understand the exploitation, suffering, and trauma caused by human trafficking. I know they are committed to engaging with and listening to those who have suffered, to stakeholders working with victims and survivors and working hard to educate Albertans, and to law enforcement who understand the coercive and profiteering dynamics of trafficking, organized crime, money laundering, and other elements. We are all keenly aware that we gathered during pandemic times. I am sad to say that human trafficking is still very present, along with child abuse, online exploitation, domestic violence, and sexual violence. These terrible threads are all connected when it comes to sex trafficking. As the pandemic began to affect us all in March, CEASE advocates were called upon by law enforcement to help find shelter for 3 young women escaping sex trafficking situations. We were able to do so quickly with the help of community and hotel partners. That intense work identified both gaps and pathways forward. We know more clearly now the resources and the mechanisms needed to create safety and provide support for the long journey of healing. We also need to confront some harsh realities and ask tough questions that are often easy to miss as we work so hard to put resources in place for those who are exploited. We need to ask, what drives the exploitation we name as human trafficking? What makes it easy for young men and young women to become traffickers, abusing their power over other young people? What systems make it easy for international traffickers to see Alberta as currently open for this exploitative type of business? Who are the Albertans creating the demand that entices traffickers to profit from the sale of sexual access to the bodies of children, young people, and women who speak little English? Do those Albertans know the trail of lifelong trauma their actions cause? What are the conditions that cause labor trafficking? And what do we need to know as consumers so that we are not part of the fuel for labor trafficking? Pandemics and task forces prompt us to pause, ask questions, listen, gather evidence, and imagine what we need to change, what no longer serves us as a society, and what we can improve. What policies, program, and investments are needed to make significant positive impacts on the scourge of human trafficking in our province? I wish our task force members and the staff persons who support you, I wish you courage and strength, for you are touching deeply painful human experiences. I wish you all imagination, perseverance, and boundless energy. Your task will require all these and more, and the best of your wisdom, experience, and expertise. You are leading hopeful work, and we thank you.